Okay, guys, the Coast Guard is recommending criminal charges for the collision between the barge and the sailboat in Miami. Here's the story from the Maritime Executive that was published on October the 30th, 2025. The U.S. Coast Guard has recommended criminal charges of seaman's manslaughter in connection with the barge collision that killed 3 young girls in Miami's Inner Harbor earlier this year. On the morning of July the 28th, a barge hit a small sailboat near Hibiscus Island, a residential community off Miami. The boat was operated by a sail training camp and had 5 young girls on board, led by a 19-year-old instructor. All went into the water, and some of them came up beneath the barge. 2 were pronounced dead at Jackson Memorial Hospital, and 2 more were evacuated with critical injuries. 1 of the injured later succumbed. The barge was propelled by the Woodchuck, a small arbor push boat. The attorney for the tug's owner told the Miami Herald that the skipper had seen the flotilla of sailboats and had attempted to steer away, but 1 boat darted out from the crowd and got in front of the barge, and there was too little time to avoid a collision. The Woodchuck was less than 26 feet in length. Below this size, merchant mariner credential licensing is not required for workboat operations, and certain small tug firms in South Florida have been known to hire unlicensed crew as a matter of practice. Crew training has been part of the Coast Guard's investigation. After conducting a thorough maritime casualty investigation, we referred this case to the Department of Justice for criminal investigation to ensure full accountability and help detour similar cases in the future. As the process moves into the next phase, our thoughts and prayers are with those impacted by the tragic incident. The Coast Guard did not name the suspects, saying only that it recommended charges against parties involved in the towing company. The Seaman's Manslaughter Statute can be applied to crew, owners, or charters in connection with the fatal casualty, and is brought in cases of misconduct, negligence, or inattention. Sadly, 3 young girls lost their life here, and that's the tragedy. But if it's true that this sailboat darted out in front of the barge, what chance did this barge have? Does make you think, doesn't it? But it hasn't been stated here who's actually at fault, and it has to be the barge if they're the ones facing the charges. Either way, 3 young girls tragically lost their life, and that's the sad part. Alright guys, there it is. As always, thanks for watching. If you're new here and you like these kind of videos, don't forget to subscribe before you leave, and I'll see you on the next one.